infirmity, to glad your ear,
and please your eyes.
This tale hath been sung at festivals, on ember eves and holy ales.
If you were born in these latter times, but with more right takes up my rhymes.
And that to hear us sing,
may to your wishes pleasure bring.
My life would wish, and that I might, waste it for you like taper light.
That this Antioch then, Antiochus the Great, built up this city for his chiefest seat.
The fairest in all of Syria, I'll tell you what my authors say.
Unto him he took a fair, who died and left a female heir.
so buxom, blithe, and full of face, as heaven had lent her all this grace.
With her the father liking took, and with her incest did provoke.
Ew!
Aisa?
Bad child!
Worse father to entice his own, to evil should be done by none.
But custom what they did begin was with long use account no sin.
The beauty of this simple dame made many princes thither frame to seek her as a bedfellow and marriage pleasure's playfellow.
Which to prevent, he made a law, to keep her still and men in awe.
That whoso asked her for his wife, his riddle told not, lost his life. So for her, many a wife did die, as your good looks do testify. What now ensues to the judgment of your eye, I give my cause, who best can justify.
Young Prince of Tyre. Tyre? You have at large received the danger of the task in which you undertake.
I have, Antiochus, and with a soul emboldened with the glory of her praise, think death no hazard in these enterprises.
Bring forth my daughter, who even dressed like the embracements of Jove himself.
See where she goes. Herald like the spring, graces her subjects, and her thoughts the king of every virtue gives renown to men. You gods that made me man, and sway and love, that have inflamed desire in my breast to taste the fruit of yon celestial tree, or die in the adventure be my helps, as I am son and servant to your will, to compass such a boundless happiness.
Prince Pericles.
That would be son to great Antiochus.
Yeah. Before thee stands this fair Hesperides, with golden fruits dangerous to be touched, for death-like dragons here affright thee hard. Her face, like heaven, enticeth thee to view its countless glory without desert, and which with desert thy whole eye presumes to reach, and thy whole heap must die. Sometimes famous princes like thyself, drawn by report, adventurous by desire, tell thee with semblance pale and speechless tongues, without covering save yon field of stars, that here they stand, martyrs, slain in Cupid's wars, and advise thee to desist for going on death's net, when none resist.
Antiochus, I thank thee, who have taught my frail self to know itself, and by those fearful objects, to prepare this body like to them to what I must. So I bequeath a happy peace to you, and all good men, as every prince must do. My richest spirits whence they came, but my unspotted fire of love to you.
Oh, scoring advice. Read the conclusion, then, which read and not expounded tis to create as these before thee, thou thyself shalt bleed.
Mayest thou prove prosperous. Of all saying good. What does she have?
Now like a bold champion, I assume the lists, nor ask advice of any thought but faithfulness and courage. I am no viper, yet I feed on mother's flesh which did me breed. I sought a husband in which labor, I found that kindness in a father. His father, son, and husband mild, I mother, wife, and yet his child. How they may be in getting to, as you will live, resolve. Sharp physic is the last. But oh, you powers that give heaven countless eyes to view men's acts, why cloud they not their sights perpetually if this be true, which makes me pale to read it? Fair glass of wine, I loved you, and could still, Will not this glorious casket soar with ill? But I must tell you now, my thoughts revolt, for he's no man on whose perfections wait, but knowing sin within will touch the meat. You are a fair viol, and your sense the strings, which finger to make man's lawful music, would cause heaven to come down and all the gods to hearken. But being played upon before thy time, hell only danceth at so harsh a chime. Good sooth, I care not for you.
Such not Pericles, sir. This is an article as dangerous as the rest in our laws. Your time's expired. Expound now or receive your sentence.
Great king, few love to hear the sins they love to act. 'Twould break yourself too near for me to tell it. Kings are earth's gods. In vice, their laws, their will. And if Jove strayed, who dares say Jove doth ill?
Expound the meaning. Oh, that I had his head, but I'll gloss with it. Young Prince of Tyre. Though our strict tenor, your exposition misinterpreting, we should proceed to cancel of your days, in hope for succeeding from so fair a tree as thy fair self doth tune us otherwise. Therefore 40 days longer shall we respite you, within which time, if our secret be undone, we'll have mercy and joy in such a son. Until then, your entertained shall be as doth befit our honor and your worth.
How courtesy would seem to cover sin, when what is done is like an hypocrite, the which is good in nothing but in sight. If it be true that I interpret false, then were it certain you are not so bad as with foul incest to abuse your soul. Murder's as near to lust as flame to smoke. Poison and treason are the hands of sin, aye, and the targets to put off the shame. Unless my lie be cropped to keep you clear, by flight, I'll shun the danger which I fear.
He's found the meaning! Therefore, this prince must die! Because he cannot trumpet forth my infamy, nor tell the world Antiochus doth sin in such a loathed manner. Therefore, instantly this prince must die, for my honor must keep high. Who attends us there?
Doth your highness call?
Thaliar! Your mind partakes its secret actions, and for your familiarity, we shall advance you. Thaliar, we hate the Prince of Tyre.
Tyre.
Thou shalt kill him. Behold, here's poison. And here's gold. Thou shalt kill him, Thaliar. Now it fits thee not to ask the reason why, because we bid. Say, is it done?
My lord, 'tis done.
Enough. Enough with thy haste. Tell us, cooling with your breath.
My lord, Prince Pericles is fled.
Well, thou wilt fly after him then, and thou shalt ne'er return unless thou shalt say Prince Pericles is dead.
My lord, if I get him within my pistol's length, I'll make sure enough so. Farewell, your highness.
Thaliard, adieu. Till Prince Pericles be dead, my heart shall lend no succor to my head. Wow.
should this change of thoughts, this sad companion, dull-eyed melancholy, be my so used a guest as not an hour's walk in the day's glorious light or peaceful night? The tomb where grief could sleep should breed me quiet. The great Antiochus think me speaking, though I swear to silence. Nor boots it me to say I honor him if he suspect I may dishonor him. And what may make him blush in being known, he'll stop the course by which it might be known. Our men be vanquished ere they do resist, and subjects punished that ne'er thought offense, which care for them, not pity of myself, who am no more but as the tops of trees, which fence the roots they grow by, and defend them. It's both my body pine and soul to languish, and punish that before that he would punish.
Joy and all comfort in your sacred breast.
And in your mind, when you return to us, peaceful and comfortable.
Peace, and give experience tongue. They do abuse the king that flatter him, for flattery is the bellows blows of sin. That thing which is flattered is but a spark, to which that blast gives heat and stronger going. Prince, pardon me, or strike me if you please. I cannot be much slower than my knees.
All leave us else, but let your cares o'erlook what shipping and what ladings in our haven, and then return to us. Helicanus, thou hast moved us. What seest thou in our looks?
An angry brow, Dreadnought.
And if there be such a dart in prince's frowns, how durst thy tongue move anger to our face?
How dare the plants look up to heaven, from whence they had their nourishment?
Thou knowest I have power to take thy life from thee.
Oh, I have ground the axe myself. Do you but strike the blow.
Rise, prithee, rise. Sit down. Thou art no flatterer. I thank thee for it. And heaven forbid kings should let their ears hear their faults hid. What wouldst thou have me do?
To bear with patience such griefs as you yourself do lay upon yourself.
Thou speakest like a physician, Helicanus. Attend me then. I went to Antioch, where, as thou knowest, against the face of death, I sought the purchase of the most glorious beauty. Her face was to mine eye beyond all wonder. The rest, hearken I hear.
As black as incense.
Tis time to fear when tyrants seem to kiss. Such fear so grew in me, I hither fled under the covering of a careful night, which seemed my good protector, and being here, bethought me what was past might succeed. I knew him tyrannous, and tyrants' fears decrease not, but grow faster than the years, when all for mine, if I may call offense, must feel war's blow, which spares not innocence, which, love to all of which thyself art one, whom thou reprovest me
Oh,
for.
sir.
Drew sleep from mine eyes, blood from my cheeks, how I might stop this tempest ere it came.
Well, since you have given me will to speak, freely I will speak. Antiochus you fear, and justly so. I think you fear the tyrant who by public war or private treason will take away your life. Therefore, my lord, go and travel for a while, till that his anger and rage be forgotten, or, till the destinies do cut his thread of life. Your goal to back to him, if to me. Day serves not light more faithful than I'll be.
I do not doubt thy faithfulness.
We'll mingle our bloods together in the earth, from whence we've had our being and our birth.
I now look from thee then, and to Tarsus intend my travel, where I'll hear from thee, and by whose careful letters I'll dispose myself. The care I had and had of subjects good on thee I lay, whose wisdom strength to prepare. Take thy word for faith, not ask thine oath. Thou showest a true subject shine, I, a true prince.
So this is Tyre and miss the court. Here I am to kill King Pericles. If I do not do so, I shall be hanged at home. 'Tis dangerous. Perceive he is a wise fellow, full of good discretion, desiring to know none of the king's secrets, though he had reason for it. But the king bid a man be a villain, and he's bound by nature of his oath to be one. Hush! Here come the lords of Tyre.
You do not need, my fellow peers of Tyre, to further question me of your king's departure. His sealed commission, left in trust with me, doth speak sufficiently he hath gone to travel.
How? He gone.
And further yet, you will be satisfied. Why, as it were on license of your love's evil part, I will bring some light into you. being in Antioch,
What from Antioch?
royal Antiochus, on what cause I know not, took some displeasure at him, and had he judged him. And doubting lest he had erred or sinned, to show his sorrow he corrected himself. So puts himself on the shipman's soil, with whom each hour threatens life or death.
Well, I perceive I shall not be hanged now, though I would. He escaped the land and perish at the sea. I'll present myself. Peace to the lords of Tyre.
Lord Thalius from Antiochus is welcome.
I come bearing message unto princely Pericles, but upon my landing I learn he betook himself to certain unknown travels. My message must return from whence it came.
You have no need to desire it. Commit it to our master, not to us. But ere you shall depart, this we desire, as friends to Antioch, we may be to Tyre.
Shall we rest us here and by relating tales of others' griefs, see if it will teach us to forget our own?
However, to blow in fire and hope to quench it. Who digs a hill because they do hope to aspire, throws down one mountain to cast up a higher. Oh, what distress, Lord. Even such our griefs are. Here they are but felt and seen with mischief's eyes. But like unto groves being topped, they higher rise.
Dionysa, who wanteth food and will not say he wants it, or can conceal his hunger till he famish? Our tongues and sorrows do sound deep into the air. Our eyes do weep till tongues fetch breath that may proclaim them louder, that if heaven slumbers while their creatures want, they may awake their helps to comfort them. I'll then discourse our woes felt many years, and wanting breath to speak, help me with tears.
I will do my best, sir.
Oh, this Tarsus, over which I hold the government, a city who on plenty held full hand, as riches strewed herself even in the streets, whose towers bore heads so high they kissed the clouds, and strangers ne'er beheld but wondered at. All poverty was scorned, and pride so great, the name of help grew odious to repeat.
'Tis too true.
But see what heavens can do? By this, our change, these mouths who but of late, earth, sea, and air were all too little to content and please, although they gave their creatures in abundance. As houses are defiled for want of use, they are starved for want of exercise. So sharp are hunger's teeth that man and wife draw lots who first shall die to lengthen life. Here stands a lord, and there a lady weeping. Here many sink, yet those who see them fall have scarce strength left to give them burial. Is not this true?
Our cheeks and hollow eyes do witness it.
Oh, let these cities who on plenty's cup and their prosperity so largely taste with their superfluous riots hear our tears. The misery of Tarsus may be theirs.
Where's Lord Governor?
Here, speakest thou sorrows which thou bringest in haste, for comfort is too far for us to expect.
We have described upon our neighboring shore port and sailor ships making sail.
I thought as much. One sorrow never comes but brings an heir to succeed as his inheritor, and so in this. Some neighboring nation, to take advantage of our misery, hath stuffed their hollow vessels with their power to make a conquest of unhappy me, whereas no glory's got to overcome.
That's the least here, provided semblance of their right flags slave rings. They come in favor, not for us.
Thou speakest as one's untutored to repeat. Who makes fairest show means most deceit. But bring they what they will and what they can. What need we fear? Ground's lowest and we're halfway there. Go, tell their general I will attend him here to hear for what he wants and whence he wants and what he craves.
I go, my lord.
Welcome is peace, if ye on peace consist. If wars, then we're unable to resist.
Lord Governor, for so here you are, let not our ships and number of our men be like a beacon fired to amaze your eyes. We have heard of your miseries as far as sight, and have seen the desolation of your streets. Nor come we to add sorrow to your tears, but to relieve them of their heavy load. And these our ships, you may happily think, are like the Trojan horse who stepped within, with bloody veins, expecting overthrow. Our sword of corn, to make your needy bread, and give them life from hunger starved half dead.
The gods of grace protect you, and we will pray for you.
Rise, I pray you rise. We do not look for reverence, but to love, and harbor for ourselves our ships and men.
The which, when any shall not pay you with any shall not gratify or pay you with unthankfulness in thought, be it our wives, our children, or ourselves, the which to when I hope shall ne'er happen, your grace is welcome to our town and to us.
Which welcome we'll accept. Feast here a while until our stars that frown lend us a smile.
Here you've seen a mighty king, his child I wish to incest bring.
A better prince than more, of them both indeed and more.
Be quiet then, as men should be, till he have passed necessity.
The tidings to the contrary are brought your eyes. What needs be God?
Good Helicane that stays at home sends word of all that haps entire.
How Thaliard came full bent with sin and had intent to murder him.
And that in Tarsus was not best. Longer for him to make his rest.
He doing so put forth to seas, where windmen bend their seldom ease.
For now, the winds begin to blow, thunder above and deep below.
Making such unquiet that the ship that should house him safe is wrecked and split.
And he, good prince, having all lost, by waves coast to coast is tossed.
Till fortune, tired with doing bad, tossed him ashore to give him glad. And here he comes. What shall be next? Pardon me, this longs the text.
Yet cease your ire, you angry stars of heaven! Wind, rain, and thunder, remember, earthly man is but a substance that must yield to you, and I is fixed my nature to obey you!
Alas, the sea hath cast me on the rocks, washed me from shore to shore, and left me breath. Nothing to think on but ensuing death. Let it suffice the greatness of your powers to have bereft a prince of all his fortunes, and having thrown him from your watery grave, here have death and peace. It is all I crave.
What a drunken knave is to see you put thee in our way.
A man whom the winds and rains in that vast tennis court have made the ball for them to play upon entreats you. Pity him. He asks of you that never used to beg.
No, friend, can you have me beg? Here's them in our country, Greece gets no one begging when they kill a virgin.
Canst thou not catch any fishes?
I never practiced that.
Oh, thou shalt starve then, for there's not much to be had here unless thou canst fish first.
What I have been, I have forgot to know, but what I am, one teaches me to think on. A man thronged up with cold. My veins are chill and have no more power than to suffice the heat to my tongue to ask your help. Which if you shall refuse when I am dead, for that I am a man, pray, see me buried.
God quoth how God forbid. Here, I have a gown for thee. Put it on. Keep thee warm. Now, afford me a handsome fellow. Come, thou shalt go home. We'll have flesh for feasting, fish for fasting days, moreover puddings and flapjacks.
Oh no!
And thou shalt be welcome.
Oh, I thank you, sir.
Aren't you, friend? I thought you said you could not beg.
I did the crave.
Oh, crave. Well, then I'll turn craver too, because I shall escape whippings.
Why are all your beggars whipped then?
No, not all, friend. Not all. But master, I'll go draw up the net now. Ow.
How well this honest mirth becomes their labor.
Sir!
Okay,
Do you know where you are?
not well.
Well, I'll tell you. This is called Pentopolis, and our good Queen Simonides.
Good Queen Simonides.
The good Queen Simonides.
The good Queen Simonides.
She's really good.
Do you call her?
And she deserves to be called so for her peaceable reign and good government.
She is a happy queen. Since she earns from her subjects the name of good by her government. Tell me, how far is her court distant from the shore?
Mary, about half a day's journey. And I'll tell you, she hath a fine daughter, and tomorrow's her birthday. There'll be knights and princes from all parts of the world that gather to just be free for her love.
Were my fortunes equal to my desires, I could wish to make one.
No, sir, things must be as they may. And what a man cannot get, he must lawfully go for his wife's soul.
Oh, hell! Master, hell! There's a fish, and it's caught in the net. Like a poor man biting the law. Oh, but darn it! And it's coming last! And, oh, well, it's turned to a rusty arm.
I pray you let me see it. Thanks, fortunes yet, that after all my crosses thou givest me somewhat to repair myself. For it was mine own, a part of my heritage, which my dead father did give to me, even as he left his life with this strict charge. Keep it, my Pericles. It hath been a shield twixt me and death. It kept where I kept, I so dearly loved it, till the rough seas that spare not any man took it in a rage. Though calm hath given it again, I thank thee for it. My shipwreck now is no ill, since I have here my father's giftings will.
What mean you, sir?
To beg of you, kind friends, this coat of worth, for it was sometime target to a king. I know it by this mark. He so dearly loved me, and for his sake I wish the having of it. And then go guide me to your sovereign's court, where with it I may appear a gentleman. And if ever my love fortune's better, I'll pay your bounties. Till then, rest your debtor.
Why? Wilt thou tourney for the lady?
I'll show the virtue I have, born in arms.
I but hark you, friend. 'Twas us through the rough seams of the water did procure this garment, and I should hope there are certain veils, certain condolements, that if you were to thrive, I hope you would remember from whence you had it.
Believe it, I will. By your furtherance, I am clothed in steel. In spite of all the rapture of the sea, this jewel holds his building on my arm. Unto thy value, I shall mount myself upon a courser, whose delightful steps shall make the gazer joy to see him tread. Only, my friends, I am yet unprovided of a pair of bases.
Oh, well, we'll provide for you. I mean, I'll give you my best gown, pair of bases. I'll take thee to the court myself.
Then honor be but a goal to my will. This day I'll rise, or else add ill to ill. Wait.
Are the knights ready to begin their triumph? They are, my liege, and say you're coming to present themselves.
Return.
we're ready. And our daughter, in honor of whose birthday is Triumph since her like beauty's child. In nature gap for men to see and see one has.
Please, if you, my royal mother, to express my commendations great whose merits less.
It's fit. It should be so. Princes are modeled by which having the place like itself. As jewels lose their glory if neglected, princes their renown if not respected. 'Tis now your honor, daughter, to explain each labor of the knight in his device.
Which, to preserve mine honor, I'll perform.
Who is the first that preferred himself?
He seems to be a stranger, but his head is a withered branch that's only green at top.
From his dejected state wherein he is, he hopes by you his fortunes may flourish.
He had need mean better than his outward show. Can anyone speak in his just command? For by his rusty outside, he appears to have practiced the whipstock more than the lance.
That's, in a way, well, maybe a stranger, for he comes from an honest fighting family.
Opinion's but a fool that makes us scan the outward habit by the inward man. But stay. The knights are coming. Knights, to say you're welcome were superfluous. Prepare for mercy. You are princes and my guests.
But you, my knight guest, you must be the victory I give, and crown the king of this day's happiness.
It's more by fortune than by merit.
Call it what you will, the day is yours. Now come, queen of the feast, rich daughter, so you are. Take your place, marshal the rest, for they deserve our grace. Your presence gladdens our days. Honor we love, for who hates honor hates God.
Sir, yonder is your place.
Some other is more fit.
You know, as queen of marriage, alliance that I do eat seem unsavory, wishing him my meat. Sure, he's a gallant gentleman.
He's but a country gentleman. Has done no more than other knights have done. Broken a staff or two. Let it pass.
But to me, he seems a diamond to glass.
Young queen to me like my mother's picture, which shows me in the glory that what she was, the times the queen of men. She's both their parents and she is their grave, and gives us what she will, not crave.
But yon knight doth sit too melancholy, as if the entertainment of our court had not a show might countervail his worth.
Well, what is it to me?
Oh, attend, my daughter. Princes in this should live like gods above and freely give to everyone that honors them. Princes not doing so are like gnats. Gnats, which make a sound but are killed with one gnat. Therefore, to make his entrance more sweet, here, say we drink this standing bowl of wines and
Alas, my mother, if it's not me unto a stranger knight to be so bold. For he may my proffer take offense, since some men take women's gifts for empty.
Do as I say, or you'll move me else.
Now by the gods, she could not please me more.
And furthermore, tell him we desire to know of him, where he is, name, his parentage.
The queen, my mother, sir, turns to you,
I thank her.
wishing it so much blood unto your life.
I thank both her and you. And pledge her freely.
And further, she desires to know of you, of whence you are, your name and parentage.
A gentleman of Tyre. My name, Pericles. My education been in arts and arms, and in sea adventure in the world was by the rough seas reft of ships and men, and after shipwreck driven upon the shore.
He names himself Pericles, a gentleman of Tyre, who, only by the misfortune of the seas, bereft of all ships and men, was cast upon our shore.
Oh. By the gods, I pity his misfortune. I will awaken him from his melancholy.
Come, gentlemen, we sit too long on our trifles. Come, sir. Come, sir.
Here is a lady who likes to dance. And I have heard you knights of Tyre are excellent in making ladies trip, and that their measures are as excellent.
Those who practice them, they are my lady.
Oh, that's as much as you would be denied of your fair dress.
to conduct these knights into their several lodgings. Yours, sir, we have given order to be next out.
I am at your grace's pleasure.
Princess, it's too late to talk of love, and that's the mark I know you level at. Therefore, to each one take him to his rest. Tomorrow, all for speeding do their best.
Antiochus from incest lived not free, with the most high gods not minding longer to withhold the vengeance they had in store due to this heinous sacrifice. Even at the height of pride in all of his glory, when seen in the chariot of inestimable valor, and his daughter with him, fire from heaven came and shriveled up their bodies, even slowly. Were they so stunk, and all those eyes that e'er adore their fall swore now their hand should give them burial. Very strange, and yet for justice. For though this king were great, his greatness was no guard as far heaven's shaft. Sin. Sin had his reward. 'Tis very true.
Follow me then. Lord Helicane, a word.
And welcome, happy day, my lords.
Know that our griefs are risen to the top, and now at length they overflow their banks.
Your griefs for what? Wrong not your prince who loved.
Wrong not yourself in the world. But if the prince do this, let us salute him, for no one grounds we have him by his right. If in the world we live, we'll seek none. If it is great we rest, we'll find him there. And he resolved to discover us, or dead, makes us known as hero, and make us to our great election.
And knowing this kingdom is without a head, like goodly left without a roof, soon falls to ruin. Your noble self, the best to know how to rule and how to reign, we just submit unto your sovereignty.
Live, noble Helicane!
For honor's cause, forbear your suffrages. If that in love, Prince Pericles, forbear. Take I your wish, I leap into the seas where hourly struggle for a minute's ease. A trouble longer, let me entreat you to forbear the absence of your king. If in which time to expire, do he not return, I with age practice shall bear your name. But if I cannot bring you of that love, go search like noble subjects.
We, with our travels, will deliver us.
You love us, we you. Let's clasp hands. When peers thus knit, a kingdom ever stands.
From my daughter, I let you know that from this 12th month, she will not undertake a married life. Her reason to herself is only known, which, yeah, I can get from her. So, the knights are well dispatched. Oh, and now to my daughter's letter. She tells me here, she'll wed the stranger knight, or nevermore to view nor day nor light. Just well, mistress, your choice agrees with mine. I like that well, and shall no longer have it evil laden. Besides, here comes, I must dissemble it.
All fortune to the good Queen Simone.
To you as much, sir. I am beholden to you for... Oh, your sweet music this last night. I do protest my ears have never been better fed with such delightful, pleasing harmony.
It is more to your Grace's pleasure to commend than my desert.
God, sir, you are music's master.
The worst of all her scholars, my good lady.
Let me ask you. What do you think of my daughter?
A most virtuous princess.
Ah, and whew, she's fair too, is she not?
It's a fair day in summer, wondrous fair.
My daughter thinks very well of you, so well, that you must be her master, and she will be your scholar. Now what you?
Well, I am unworthy for her schoolmaster.
Oh, she thinks not so. Peruse this writing else.
It's this. A letter that she loves the Knight of Tyre. 'Tis the Queen's subtlety to have my life. Oh, seek not to entrap me, gracious lady. A stranger and distressed gentleman that never dreamed so high as to love your daughter, but bent all offices to honor her.
Thou hast bewitched my daughter, and thou art a villain?
No, by the gods, I have not.
Traitor, thou liest.
Traitor!
Right, traitor.
Even in her throat, unless it be the Queen that calls me traitor, I return the lie.
No. By the gods, I do applaud his courage.
I came into your court for honor's cause, and not to be a rebel to her state. And he that otherwise accounts of me, this sword shall prove he's honor's enemy.
No? Here comes my daughter. She can witness it.
Now, as you are as virtuous as you are fair, resolve your angry mother. If my tongue did e'er solicit or hand subscribe to any syllable that made love to you,
Come on, sir. Say if you had. He takes offense at that which makes him mad.
Why are you so peremptory? Glad with it all my heart. I will tame you. I will bring you to submission. Will you, not having my consent, bestow your love and affections upon a stranger? For all I know, I have a great blood as mine. Therefore, hear me, mistress. Either frame your will to mine, and you, sir, either be ruled by me, or I will make you man and wife. What, are you both pleased?
Yes, if you love me, sir.
it's my life or blood that fosters it.
So you both agree?
Yes, if it please your majesty.
Oh, it does please me with all my heart, and I will see you wed. And then with haste, get to bed.
Now sleeps like half the rout, no din but snores the house about.
Made louder by the o'erbreath breast of this most pompous marriage vest.
Now Hymen hath taken the bride to bed by the loss of a maidenhead.
A babe is molded, be attentive, for time so briefly spent.
With your fine fancies quaintly each, what's done with show, I'll plainly speak.
At last from Tyre, fame answering to a strange inquiry, to the court of Simonides our letters brought the tenor's lease.
Antiochus and his daughter dead.
The men of Tyre saw the head of Helicanus would set on the crown of Tyre, but he will none.
The mutiny he there haste to oppress says to them, if King Pericles come not home in twice 6 moons.
Our heir apparent is a king. Who'd have dreamed, who'd have thought of such a thing?
Brief, he must hence depart to Tyre, his queen with child makes her desire.
which who shall cross along to go? Omit we all their dole and woe.
Like Horida, her nurse she takes, and so to sea.
Their vessel shakes on Neptune's billow. The grisly north disgorges such a tempest forth.
And as a duck for life that dives, so up and down the poor ship drives.
The lady shrieks and long ears fall travail. Wait, here.
Now what ensues in this fell storm shall for itself perform. I will relate, action may, conveniently the rest convey.
Which might not what by me is told, in your imagination bold.
This stage the ship, upon whose deck the sea-tossed Pericles appears to spec.
Thou God of this great vast, rebuke these surges which wash both heaven and hell. Oh, still thy deafening, dreadful thunders, gently quench thy nimble, sulphurous flashes. Oh, how like Corrida, how is my queen? How now like Corrida?
Here is a thing too young for such a place, who if it had conceit would die as I am like to do. Take in your arms this piece of your dead queen.
How like Corrida?
Patience, good sir, do not assist the storm. Here's all that is left living of your queen, a little daughter for the sake of it. Be manly and take comfort.
Oh, you gods. Why do you make us love your goodly gifts and snatch them straight away?
Patience, good sir, even for this charge.
Now mild may be thy life, for more blusterous birth had never babe.
What courage, sir, God save you.
Courage enough, I do not fear the flaw, for it hath done me the worst. Yet, for the love of this poor infant, this fresh new seafarer, I would be quiet.
Your queen must overboard. The sea works high. The wind is loud, and the ship will not ride until it be cleared of the dead.
That's your superstition.
Pardon us, sir. With us at sea, it hath been still observed, and we are strong in custom. Therefore, briefly yield her, for she must overboard straight.
As you think me, most wretched queen.
Here she lies, sir.
Oh, a terrible childbed hast thou had, my dear. No light, no fire. The unfriendly elements forgot thee utterly, nor have I time to give thee. Hallowed to thy grave, but my straight must cast thee, scarcely coffined into the ooze, oh, like Corrida. Bid Nestor bring me spices, ink, and paper, my casket, and my jewels, and egg. Bid Nicander bring me the satin coffer. Lay the bag upon the pillow, hiding while I say a priestly word. Farewell to her, suddenly woman.
Sir, we have a chest beneath the hatches. Call for regions ready.
Thank you. Say, mariner, what coast is this?
We are near Tarsus.
Oh, then the gentle mariner. Alter thy course for Tyre. When canst thou reach it?
By break of day, if the wind cease.
Oh. Make for Tarsus. There I will visit Cleon, for the babe cannot hold out till Tyre. There I will leave it at careful nursing. Go thy way, good mariner. I'll bring the body presently.
administer to nature can recover him. Through secret art, by turning over authorities, I can speak of the disturbances that nature works, and of her cures, which doth be more content in course of true delight than be thirsty after tottering on her, or to tie my treasure up in silken bags to please the fool and dead.
Lady, even now did the sea toss upon our shore of this chest, 'tis of some wreck.
Step down and look upon it.
'Tis like a coffin, ma'am.
Whatever it is, 'tis wondrous heavy. Wrenched open. And close 'tis caulked and betumed. Did the sea cast it up?
I never saw so huge a billow, lady, as it tossed it upon shore.
Wrench it open, straight, soft. Smells most sweetly in my sense.
A delicate odor.
As air hit my nostrils, so up with it. Oh, you most potent gods! What's here? A corpse?
Most strange.
Shrouded in cloth of state, bombed and treasured with full bags of spices, and a passport. Apollo, perfect me in the Pericles.
Here I give to understand. If ere this coffin drive a land, I, King Pericles, have lost this queen worth all our mundane cost. Who finds her give her burying, she was the daughter of a queen. Besides this treasure for a fee, the gods requite as charity. Oh, if thou livest, Pericles, thou hast a heart that even cracks for woe. This chance tonight.
Most likely, ma'am.
Nay, certainly tonight, for look how fresh she looks. They were too rough with her that threw her to the sea. Make a fire within. Fetch hither all boxes from my closets. Dead may usurp on nature many hours, and yet the fire of life rekindles the oppressed spirit. The music, there, I pray you, give her air. This queen will wake, a warmth breathes out of her.
The heavens, through you, increase our wonder and sit up your fame forever.
She's alive. Behold,
Hands
live,
fails.
and make us weep to hear your fate, fair creature, as rare as you seem to be.
Oh, dear Diana! Where am I? Where's my lord? What world is this?
Hush, hush. Come, gentle neighbors, lend me your hands. To the next chamber, bear her. Come, come, and Asclepius, guide us.
Most honored Cleon, I must needs be gone for tired standing a litigious peace. You and your lady take from my heart all thanksgiving. The gods make up the rest upon you.
Your shafts of fortune, though they hurt you mortally, yet glance full wanderingly on us.
Your poor sweet queen, that the strict fates had pleased that you had brought her hither and blessed mine eyes with her.
We cannot but obey the powers above us. Can I rage and roar as doth the sea she lies in? Yet the end must be as it is. My gentle babe Marina, whom, for she was born at sea, have I named thus. Here I charge your charity withal, leaving her the infant of your care, and beseeching you to give her princely training, that she may be mannered as she is born.
Fear not, my lord, but think your grace, who fed my country with your corn, the like of which the people's purse still fall upon you, must in your child be thought on.
I believe you. Your honor and your goodness teach me to it, without your vows. And now, good woman, until she be married, my bright Diana, whom we honor, all unscissored shall this hair of mine remain, though I show ill in it. Now I take my leave. Good madam, make me bless in your care in the bringing up of my child.
I have one of my own, who will not be more dear in my respect than yours, my lord.
Madam,
We'll bring your grace even to the edge of the shore and give you up to the masked Neptune and the gentlest winds of heaven.
I will embrace your offer. Come, good madam. No. No tears, Lycord, and no tears. Look to your little mistress on whose grace you may depend hereafter. Come, my lord.
letter and some certain jewels lay with you in your coffer, which are now at your command. Know you the character?
Yes, my lords. That I was shipped at sea, I well remember, even on my evening time. Whether they're delivered by the holy gods, I cannot rightly say. Since King Pericles, my wedded lord, I ne'er shall see again, of best delivery will I take you to, and nevermore have joy.
If this you propose as you speak, Diana's temple is not distant far, where you may abide till your day expire. Moreover, if it please you, a niece of mine shall there attend you.
My recompense is thanks, that's all. Yet my goodwill is great, though the gift small.